At the small forward position, standing 6'2", number 41, Jared Cooper.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. Taking a look here at the visitors, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they've got to be the top pick to win the title. To be ranked number one at this late stage of the season, it shows you they've got plenty left in the tank come postseason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Holland. He's out there with Sanders. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward. They've got Cooper. And it's Gibson in at center. Now the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Sinks the triple.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Brady. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. The rebound by Gibson. Outside, Scott. Pass to Gibson. Count it.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Puts it up from 17. Holland, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The tray, traps in the tray.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jeffries. Down low, it's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Holland. To halt the run, he lays it in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Gibson the screen. Outside, Scott takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Scott's got 6.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sanders passes to Holland. Here is Jeffries. He's guarded by Cooper. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Holland. Last game he had 13. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Scott against Sanders. Palmer passes to Gibson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here is Jeffries. He's guarded by Cooper. Holland, the pass to Brady. And Sanders kicks to Holland. Screen by Fisher. Shot from free throw range. Holland, no good. Gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here is Jeffries. Pass to Fisher. Here's Holland. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Here's Jeffries. The rebound by Farmer. Outside, Scott. There's the three. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
From deep, Fisher. A shot off that time. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Pass to Cooper. Cooper a screen on Fisher, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Take a look here at the numbers for Sanders. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Fisher sets the screen for Sanders. They can't stop the run with that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Scott finds Gibson. Brady with the rebound. Here's Holland. Pass to Sanders. Over to the wing, and the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Cooper, still scoreless. Palmer passes to Cooper. Here's Gibson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for 2, Gibson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. That one is no good. Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Collins kicks to Jeffries. Pass to Fisher. Here's Brady. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jeffries. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Palmer passes to Scott. To the middle. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The visitors with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Holland. Pass to Sanders. To the inside. And Fisher gets it to go on the assist from Sanders.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here is Gibson. Here's Farmer. He's covered by Fisher. Fires the three. Jeffries with the rebound. Now Sanders. Pass to Holland. Back to Sanders. Takes a three. The rebound by Farmer. Farmer's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Cooper, and he makes that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here is Jeffries. Last game he had 13. Pass to Fisher. And Fisher throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the paint. Oh,
Goodness, man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Holland to the wing right side. Inside. Brady, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Gibson the screen. Pass to Farmer. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here is Jeffries. To the middle. Here's Holland. The rebound by Farmer. Farmer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Cooper. Here's Farmer. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jefferson inside. He's guarded by Cooper. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Fast break. Here we go. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Cooper's got 5.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Here is Shaw to the paint. It's stolen. And here they come. Pass to Santos. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Here's May. Shaw passes to Reed. Here's Day. Shot clock at 5. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Santos. A floater. Can't hit that one. Here is Day. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fires for three, and that one released in time, but no good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Reed is out there with Smith. Then there's Shaw. And it's May in at the 5 down low.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Farmer. Last game we saw him score 14. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Cooper's got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Day, the pass to Shaw. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Reed the pass to May. Smith kicks to Day. Pass to May. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. May's got his second bucket. Here's Cooper, guarded by Reed. Here's Farmer. They get it back. Gibson. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here is Shaw. Pass to May. Here is Shaw. Screen by Smith. Down low. And Smith with the stop.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Cooper, guarded by Reed. Cooper a screen on Smith. Miller outside. Right side Gibson. It's good. 12 points for him.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Day. Pass to Shaw. There's a good screen. Let's go. The rebound by Farmer. Farmer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cooper the pass of Farmer. Cooper a screen on Reed. Miller outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Now here's Gibson. He's got 12. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Smith on the wing. Right wing. Fades back. The rebound by Gibson.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And that one, good. Farmer's got his second basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Day kicks to Smith. Pass to May. Cooper against Reed. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Cooper the pass to Miller. Here's Cooper. Here's Farmer. He's got 5. And here is Gibson. Pass to Farmer. This one for three. Shaw with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Day, the pass to Smith. Here is Day. Covered by Miller. Here's Shaw. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Cooper from past the arc. Reed with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And they're moving it up. The finish. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now, here is Miller. Still yet to score. Pass to Farmer. Plenty of space. The rebound by May. Putting up putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Here is Shaw. Covered by Miller. May passes to Smith. Bounce pass from Reed. Shaw. And just miss after miss right now.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here is Day. Pass to Smith. Here's May. Here's Reed. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Cooper, the pass to Farmer. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Shaw. Trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Miller. Banked in off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here is Day. Covered by Miller. Day kicks to Smith. Pass to May. Here's Reed. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now here's Gibson. Cooper, the pass of Farmer. And here is Gibson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Holland. Pass to Sanders. Here's Holland. Over Gibson. And Holland gets it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Farmer. He's got 5. Scott, good. Scott's got 9.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Sanders with the ball. Here's Holland. Back Back to Sanders. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. The rebound by Cooper.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And yes, it's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Holland. Now Fisher. Brady passes to Sanders. And here's Fisher. From the arc. Doesn't go for him. Outside, Scott. Pass to Cooper. Here's Farmer. Cooper a screen on Fisher. Outside, Scott fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Scott's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Sanders. To the paint. Here's Fisher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here is Miller. High post, Johnson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Holland, covered by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holland. Off target from the wing. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Cooper, and it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Fisher. And Sanders kicks to Jeffries. Here's the break. Farmer, good. Farmer's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Sanders. Outside, Fisher. Here's Holland. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Holland's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Sanders. Here is Jeffries. Kicks it out to Fisher. Here's Sanders. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Scott. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They set the pick. Inside. Deflects the pass. Gibson with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cooper. They get the rebound. shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Jeffries kicks to Fisher. Pass to Sanders. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Brady with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Cooper a screen on Fisher. Now Scott. Here's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Scott's got 17 now.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Outside, Fisher. Here's Holland. He's got 5. Back to Fisher. Now here's Sanders. Defense right on him. Here's Brady. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Brady's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Cooper. Here's Farmer. He's got 9. Here's Scott. Off target from outside. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Holland, the pass to Brady. Comes up empty down low. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Farmer, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Sanders. Fisher a screen on Scott. Hollins kicks to Sanders. A three-pointer, no good.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Cooper a screen on Fisher. Farmer, good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the screen. Hollins kicks to Jeffries. Brady passes to Jeffries. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shoots it up. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 10.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to Holland. Shoots over Scott. Holland, no good. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Now Gibson. Gibson with the screen on Sanders. Now here's Scott. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Scott's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Holland, the pass to Brady. Pass to Sanders. Fisher sets the screen for Sanders. And here's the fast break. By himself, throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Brady. Pass to Sanders. Clock at 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Cooper a screen on Fisher. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fisher's got 7.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the
sure.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Thing is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Sanders passes to Holland. Back to Sanders. Launches it. They get it back.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Reed, he's checked in for Holland.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now here's Sanders. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Takes it inside with the shot. And Santos pulls it down.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And here's Sanders. Outside, Reed. From deep, Fisher. Scott pulls it in. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Crossed up the D perfectly.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now, here's Sanders. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Brady. And nothing is falling for him right now. Brady's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Scott. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Reed. Back to Sanders. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gibson. Brady with the rebound. Brady's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sanders against Scott. And Sanders kicks to Reed. Pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Reed with a screen for Sanders. Here's Jeffries. No good on the 3.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Reed. Pass to Jeffries to end the cold streak. Sanders' shot is off.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Here's Santos. He's covered by Fisher. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better at scoring points off turnovers.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
May passes to Reed into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson outside. Three-pointer. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, they haven't had many answers for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. May passes to Reed. Here is Shaw. Pass to Woolridge. And they're running. And he jams it with authority.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Woolridge is out there with Reed. Then there's Holland. Then there's Shaw. And it's May in at the 5 spot. Shaw passes to May. Cooper against Reed. 4 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader.
36.
You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Cardinals checked in for Woolridge. Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Here's Holland. Can't hit from the elbow. Being a magnificent 69% in this game. Scott the pass to Cooper. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Holland the pass to Cardinal. Outside, Reed. Pass to Cardinal. Back to Reed. Over Cooper. Reed misses. Reed's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Here's Cooper. Guarded by Reed. They set the pick. Here's Farmer. There's the triple. Holland with the rebound. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Shaw. The rebound by Farmer. Farmer's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cooper. Cooper a screen on Reed. Outside, Scott. Offline with his 3. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Holland the pass to Shaw. Shoots over Scott. Shaw, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Launches a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. 27 points for him.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Pass to Cardinal. To the middle. Reed misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
A moment for an injury report.
As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. With this team already eliminated from playoff contention, frankly, seems no need to rush him back. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Here's Holland, defended by Scott. And they get it. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside, Scott, the three. Brady with the rebound. Being only 21% from the field so far. Pass to Shaw. Here's Holland. No dice from the high post. Down low. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Holland, the pass to Shaw. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Out to the right wing. Reed the pass to May. Here is Shaw. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Cooper kicks to Scott. Pass to Farmer. Outside, Scott buries the long-range jumper. Scott's got 14 points now in the second half.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brady. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Holland. Here's the screen. Shoots over Scott. The rebound by Gibson. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. That one falls.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Fisher outside. Inside, it's deflected. Gibson with the steal. Here's Farmer, and the basket is good. Farmer's got 20.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here is Jeffries, 6 to shoot. Here's Holland. No good again that time.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Farmer, good. 22 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shooting only 21% from the field so far. Pass to Holland. Here is Jeffries. For the three. The shot missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
18 ball. Into the lineup for your home team, number 6, Xavier Santos.
Outside, Reed. Pass to Holland. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Here's Brady. The rebound by Farmer. Farmer's getting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Outside, Scott lets it go with the three. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Jeffries can't get it to go. Jeffries gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Cooper the pass to Santos. There's the pick. Pass to Scott, a 3-ball. Brady with the rebound. Brady's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now Fisher to end the drought. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Farmer. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Outside, Reed. Pass to Holland. Over Scott. And Santos pulls it down.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Cooper a screen on Fisher. Outside, Scott. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Holland. Here's Brady. The fadeaway. Reed the pass to Jeffries. Here's Holland, defended by Scott. Looking to get back on track here. Can't connect. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Richard